Hi yogis, this is Chanel with Yoga More. I'm so honored you tuned in today. I've got a 30-minute energizing flow to get you going. We're not going to have a big warm up here, so just if there's any injuries or anything ailing you, pay more special attention to those areas. Take it easy when you need to, and take it slower if you need to. Remember, this is your practice, so I want you to get what you want out of it. All right, let's get started. I'm going to have you started at the top of your mat. I've got Rambo here to make sure that I'm in correct form. So feet hip width distance apart. I'll face you for right now. Go ahead and pick up all your toes and then release the arms alongside of you, palms facing forward. Start to press each toe pad, starting with the pinky toe first, all the way to the big toe, really grounding all four corners of your feet into the mat. Then a slight tuck of the pelvis forward, micro bend in the knees, rolling the shoulders back and down, for palms facing forward. Let's relax the eyelids right now. So think about those shoulders weighing heavy, relaxing into their pockets. Finding a slow, steady breath here. And then recognizing all the thoughts twirling around in your head right now. On the next few exhales, I want you to release them, bringing you very present for this next 30 minutes so you can focus on you and being the best you on your mat. Settling in, prepping the mind and the body for this flow. All right, bringing your hands underneath your chin, binding the fingers, elbows to touch. We're going to do a few ujjayi breaths to energize, warm up the core for our flow here. So let's inhale, lift the elbows up towards the ceiling, raise the chin, open the rib cage, and exhale, you're going to close the elbows back towards each other as you bring the chin down. So we're going to inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Holding the breath at the top and the bottom. Inhale up. Maybe you can go to 5 or 6 count. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Release the hands. Shake them out. Inhale, scoop the air up. Palms meet. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, scoop it up. This time I want you to take cactus arms. So you're going to bend the elbows like goalposts and pull the elbows back. Squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest, and inhale up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, scoop it up. Goalpost arms, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, this time you're going to bind your hands behind you. So pulling the palms together. If they're not just yet, that's okay. So let's have that micro bend. And now lift the arms up towards the ceiling, deepening that stretch throughout the shoulders. Taking your gaze just forward in front of you. And squeeze. Let's hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deepen that knee, bend there, and then we're going to bow forward. Release. Keeping the hands bound together, so belly towards the thighs. Relaxing through the neck muscles. In fact, let's shake your head no. And yes. Kind of push those arms forward and down towards the floor. Staying in this forward fold here. A couple more breaths. Now releasing the arms, bringing them down towards your face, grabbing opposite elbows here. So let the arms hang heavy, still relax through the neck. Lifting the hips up higher and higher. So working our way through to straighter legs, we're going to shift our way all the way to the right foot. Keep that right knee bent. Now straighten the left foot, pressing that left heel deep into the mat. Feel a nice deep stretch all the way up that calf, into the hamstring, up to the glute. Shifting your weight to the left, so bend the left knee, straighten the right, press that right heel into the floor. We're going to go one more each way. Shift to the right, straighten the left, pressing the left heel into the floor. And then back to the left knee, straighten the right, really dig that right heel into the floor. See if you can make your way to center here. And then see if you can straighten your legs a little bit more. Try to keep that space tight between the belly and the thighs. If you're not ready yet, it's perfectly fine. Still getting a nice hamstring stretch here. Couple more breaths. Now, slow release of the arms. We're going to bring it to our fingertips here and inhale to a flat back. So you're going to straighten the arms, press the hips back, crown of your head forward, shoulders back into their pockets. Exhale, bow into it. Press into those fingertips. Inhale, straighten the legs and the arms, crown of your head forward, belly towards the spine there. Exhale. Again, one more inhale. Nice and long, lengthening through the spine. Exhale back. Walking your feet out about mat width distance. We're going to take a little squat here. So you might need to be a little bit wider than your mat. You're just going to have to gauge it and find your comfy spot. So you're dropping the hips. We're going to bring our elbows on the inside of the thighs, palms in prayer. Pressing the knees out in line with the toes, sitting up nice and tall. See Rambo checking my form here. And hold. You can kind of shift to the right, shift to the left. We're opening up the hips here. Let's go for 8, 7. Keep sinking those hips. Try not to slump. Where to stop at? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands down to the mat. Take a step back into a tabletop position. So we're here in tabletop, palms in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips, belly up towards the spine. Cat-cow. We're going to inhale, drop belly down, gaze up. Exhale, press into the palms. Take your cat pose. Tucking through, chin to hips. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. One more cat. Finding your tabletop. We're going to tuck our toes and we're going to press into the palms. Lift the knees about 6 inches. Probably can't see because Rambo's in the way, but 6 inches off the mat, holding belly button towards the spine. Take your gaze about 3 feet in the mat, in front of the mat. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep that flat back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press into those palms. Bring the hips back towards the heels with the knees up. Now lift the hips all the way up towards the ceiling. You're on your tippy toes here, going backwards into a downward facing dog. Keep the heels up, pressing the hips up and back, creating space between the shoulder blades. So press the shoulders out and armpits down towards the mat. Next exhale, slowly drop the heels to the floor into your downward facing dog. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels down. Walk your dog a couple times by pressing each heel one at a time down into the floor. So you've got to bend the knee, straighten the other for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press both heels down. Downward facing dog. Lengthen through the spine. Press those heels down as much as you can. Inhale, heels up. We're going to rotate or roll the body all the way forward into a high plank.
So take it 1 inch at a time. Start arching through the belly, the back I mean, and then rolling the body all the way forward, lengthen through the crown of your head at the end. Drop both knees. This is your modified plank. Press the hips back towards the heels. Now you're going to roll the chest forward as you pull the elbows in towards each other into your upward facing dog. Pressing into the tops of your feet, lifting ears away from shoulders. Press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, heels up, full body movement here. Roll that body all the way forward, high plank. Drop the knees. Press the hips back. Really dig the palms into the mat. Get a nice back stretch here. Now, roll the chest forward, upward facing dog. Press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, roll the body forward. Inhale, drop the knees. Exhale, press the hips back to the heels. Now, roll the body forward, upward facing dog. One more, all the way back. Downward facing dog, heels up, roll that body forward a little bit faster. Drop the heels, hips back. Chest comes down through upward facing dog. Hold. Nice deep breath here. Stretch through the arms, the torso. Now pull it back, downward facing dog. Walk your dog. Bring that left foot slightly off center. We're going to inhale that right leg up, three-legged dog here. Press into the palms, wide fingertips spread. Now, exhale, you're going to bend that knee, pivot on the standing leg. So it's a rotation in the left hip, bringing that right knee up towards the ceiling. Make sure shoulders square to the mat. You're going to press that right foot towards the left. So you should be able to look under the left armpit and find your foot. Lift that knee back up, press back, big inhale. Exhale, you're going to bring that knee all the way to the right elbow. Inhale, bring it up, three-legged. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, you're going to bring that foot all the way forward into a high lunge. So it's between your thumbs. Press the hips down. Now drop that back knee. Press the hips all the way back. Flexing that right foot. So I want you to lengthen through the spine here. I'm on my fingertips here, pressing into them. Create more length, then you can bow. Dig that right heel into the mat. Might be shaking. Press the hips back. Slowly come forward. Lift that back knee, palms on the floor. Right foot meets left foot. Shift the body forward. First chaturanga. So if you need to modify, perfectly fine. You're going to turn the elbows inward, shift forward. Modified is dropping the knees, chaturanga halfway down, and then upward facing dog. Press back, downward facing dog. Other side, right foot comes down, inhale, left leg up. Three-legged dog, press back. Exhale, bend the knee. Pivot on that right leg, stack the hips. Take notice of what your shoulders are doing, square them. Now, start pressing that left foot to the right. Look under the right armpit, find your foot. Once you do, lift that knee back up, press back, big inhale. Exhale, you're going to bring that knee to the left elbow, shifting forward. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, twist to the right elbow. Inhale up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend that knee, bring it under. Find your high lunge. Pressing the hips down first. Bringing it to your fingertips. Go ahead and drop that back knee. And then straighten, pulling the hips back towards the right heel. So flex foot, left foot digging into the mat. Lengthen first. As you exhale, bow. Holding here, press into those fingertips. And then slowly bring it forward. Palms down, left foot meets right. Modify if you need to. Shift the body forward. Let's chaturanga, upward facing dog. Press it back, downward facing dog. Walk your dog. All right, feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, you're going to bend the knees like you're dropping those hips to the heels. Look forward. You can either step or float up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. One more. Inhale, halfway up, so fingertips or hands to shins, your option. Forward fold. Press into the four corners of your feet. Little micro bend in the knees. We're going to inhale, scoop it up. Exhale, hands to heart center, slow dive forward. Inhale, halfway up, straight back, or flat back. Exhale, palms facing down, or palms on the mat. Jump, step back into your plank, shift forward, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Press back into downward facing dog. The left foot comes off center. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, bring to the right elbow. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale to the left elbow. Inhale it up, three-legged. Exhale, drop it down, high lunge. Taking a twist, left palm comes down, right goes up into a twist. So make sure that knee's in line, your right knee's in line with your toes. We're gonna press off that left palm and lift up into our twist. Creating a balance challenge here, like somebody's dragging you from that right arm. Twisting. Inhale, you're going to swing it forward into crescent lunge. Reach for the sky. Exhale, you're going to turn the palms forward, scoop them back like ice cream scoops, and lengthen through the spine, hovering over the right leg. Inhale, reach up, crescent. Exhale, scoop it back. Hollowing out the belly as you come forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. My hip popping. Finding your warrior two, resistance in the arms. Holding here, deepening the knee bend here. So think about bringing this leg parallel to the mat as much as possible. Really sink into it. Ripping the mat apart with your feet. We're taking reverse warrior. Bring that left arm behind you. Inhale, right arm comes up. As you exhale, press and reach back. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale, back up, warrior two. Exhale, drop that right arm down on your knee, up and over with the left arm, pressing that left heel away from you. Holding, breathing through it. Inhale, bring it up, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel hands down to the mat. Pivot that back foot back to the ball of your foot. Right foot meets left. Shift the body forward. Modify if you need to. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. If you want a challenge, optional chaturanga to get back into downward facing dog. Right foot comes down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, gonna bend that knee. Oops, sorry. Bend that knee and stack the hips. Reach that knee up. Find the foot underneath your right armpit. Square the shoulders. Lift the knee up. Big exhale. Left knee, left shoulder. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, bring that foot forward. Finding your high lunge. Right palm comes down. Stack the shoulders in your twist. And reach. Stack and lengthen here. So get ready. You're going to press into that left foot and bring it up. Nice and slow. Twisting through the waist. Sink it down. Inhale, swinging that left arm forward. So here, the trick to get your balance going, you're really pushing off the ball of the back foot. Exhale, turn the palms facing forward and hover. Scoop it back. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, scoop it back. Inhale, crescent. 3 times. Exhale, scoop it back. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Remember, the body is square and centered over the hips. Sinking into the knee, ripping the mat apart with the feet. Steady, strong arms. Reversing it. Bring that right arm behind you. Inhale up. Exhale, press and push back. Reach. Inhale, back up. Warrior two. Exhale, drop that left elbow down. Up and over with the right. Pressing that right heel deep into the floor. Stack shoulders here. Think of one straight line from fingertip to heel on the right side. Inhale, back up. Warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel hands down to the mat. plank it out, modify, shift forward, for facing dog. And press it back. However you want to get there. Extra chaturanga into downward facing dog. Walk your dog a couple times. Almost sounded like I said a 4-letter word there. Inhale, I promise you I didn't. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, bend both knees. Look forward, step or float. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, swing it all the way up. Reach for the sky. Exhale, slow dive forward. Inhale, halfway up. Remember the flat back, shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to jump or step back to our high plank, low plank. Shift forward, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Optional chaturanga into downward facing dog. Left foot comes down, off center, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bend that knee, bring it to the right elbow. Inhale, up, three-legged. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, drop it, high lunge. We're gonna find our twist and reach right arm up. Press into that right foot, lift the body up. Steady the balance, pressing off the ball of the back foot here. Inhale, swing the arm up, press it. Exhale, hover forward, so you're scooping it back. Activate those triceps. So you're gonna squeeze them, inhale up. Exhale, scoop, lean forward. Inhale up. Exhale, scoop back. Now lift that right heel up, hold. Hold, hold, hold. Feel it in that right glute. Squeeze triceps here, drop the heel, swing it up, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Bring that left arm behind you, right arm up and over. Now lengthen through that front leg and stretch it. Exhale, right elbow to knee up and over with the left arm and stretch through the left side. Challenging your core, you're going to press that right arm forward. Lock it in, using your right obliques here. Really dig into that right foot. Hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel, hands down. High plank, low plank, shift forward, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Optional chaturanga into downward facing dog. Right foot comes down. Inhale, other side. Exhale, bend that knee. Shift forward, left elbow. Inhale up. Three-legged. Exhale to the right. Back up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it all the way under. Find that high lunge. Right palm comes down to the mat. Inhale, left arm up. Stack those shoulders. Really extend and lift. Now we're going to press into that left foot, lifting torso up in your twist. Push off the ball of the back foot. Inhale, bring it up, crescent. Exhale, scoop and lean forward. Woo! Inhale, lift up. Exhale, scoop, lean forward. Inhale, one more. Exhale, scoop, lean forward. Now lift that left heel. Hold, 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 hold. Don't rest the belly on the thigh. Now slowly drop that heel, swing it up. Warrior two. And bring that right arm back. Inhale up. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Open that chest to the ceiling. Now lengthen that front leg. See if you can go back another inch. Bring it back to your arms out. Left elbow to the knee. Up and over with the right arm. Press that right heel away from you. Now we're going to use our core, floating that left arm or palm forward. Try not to drop the right shoulder. I want you to keep them stacked. And reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing it up, warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down. And plank it out, modify. If you need to, shift forward, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And chaturanga if you'd like. Press it back to downward facing dog. Walking the dog here. So your heart rate should be starting right now. Breathing into it. Walk that dog. Melt both heels down into the mat. See if you can drop the heels further or even closer towards the floor. Lift the hips up. Remember that space between the shoulder blades. So do what you need to do to create the space. Press the shoulders out, armpits down. And then press your hips back. Nice deep breaths. And inhale, both heels up. Exhale, press both heels down. Inhale, both heels up. Exhale, you're gonna roll the body forward, going into that high plank. Go ahead and drop the knees. Let's open up the knees. Take your child's pose, pressing the hips down towards the heels. Wide fingertips spread here. We're gonna stretch the triceps after all those chaturangas. So, walk the hands together, create them, put them in prayer. Then I want you to bend the arms, pressing the elbows deep into the mat, bringing the thumbs to the nape of the neck. Once you're there, dig those elbows into the floor. You should say hello to those triceps right there. Little shoulder stretch as well. Melting the hips to the heels as closely as you can. Keep digging those elbows in there. Get a nice stretch. Now, just lengthen through the arms. Walk the hands in. Carefully lift the body up into seated. We're going to cross the ankles, pull them around in front, going into a double pigeon. So I want the left leg, get out of Rambo's way here. I want the left leg on the bottom. You're going to bring your right leg on top. So the shins, it's not like crossed Indian style. So you want space right here. And the shins are stacked on top of each other. Both feet are flexed, sit up nice and tall. Move your junk out of the way right here. Now, if you look like me, bring your right hand, meaning if there's a lot of space right here, you're gonna bring your right hand behind you for support, left palm on top of the right knee, just gently, and then lean a little bit into it, towards the knee. If you are completely stacked, no space right here, that means you're super flexy through the hips, and you can go ahead and take a forward fold. That should wake up the outside hips here. So I want you to feel it out here. So let's hold it here. Breathe into that space, into the hips. Nice, slow, deep breaths once again. Lean a little bit more if you're not feeling it. Or if you're in the forward fold, walk the hands out. Maybe you're getting your forehead down to the mat. We'll go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow release. Lean back into your hands. Shake it out. Going to the other side. So now the right leg. Try to get it as parallel to the top of your mat as possible. Swing the left leg around. Stack it. Remember, it's not pulling the heel in. Your heel's not going to be touching here. It's going to be right above your knee. Your ankle is above the knee. Flex feet. Move the junk out of the way. Cheeks. And stack the shins. So this side is a little stiffer for me. So once again, if you've got space here, bring that left hand this time behind you for support. Right palm on the knee, nice and gentle. It's not pushing it down. Just lean into it. Or super flexy peeps, take your hands, forward fold. So you know who you are. The goal is you want it, feeling it right here on the outer part of your hips. You'll feel some in your quads. It's a good hate stretch. That's what I call it. This is probably one of my least favorites. I like half pigeon even more, so that means I need to do this one more often, right? Lean into it, breathe into it. Relax the eyes, focus on the breath if you need to. Keeping the mind still as much as you can and still present right now for these last few stretches. All right, so
Lengthen both legs, shake them out. Nice big stretch through the legs. Let's flex the feet, point the feet, flex the feet, point the feet. Nice, sit up nice and tall. I'm gonna go ahead and go sideways here so you can see profile. So inhale, lift the arms all the way up like you're really pressing those sits bones down into the floor. Let's flex the feet. Exhale, we're gonna reach out and forward with our hands, dropping it till we can no longer go any further down. Release the neck muscles. If you can grip the floor, go ahead and walk the hands forward and then grip and pull, lengthening a little bit more through the spine. If you're not ready, it's perfectly fine. You're still getting the same stretch through both hamstrings here, through the back. Now begin to walk the hands in, lifting the body up. Reach forward, turn the palms facing towards each other, and I want you to grip like pretend there's a weighted ball there. So roll the shoulders back and down, activating every part of your arm, keeping the feet flexed so you're activating the legs. Now we're going to activate our core by coming down nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. So make sure you're creating that C curve, dropping it down, and reach the heels forward. We're going to go ahead and hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Don't drop those shoulders yet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you may drop it down. Pull those knees into the chest for a nice big squeeze. Rock side to side. Rotate the ankles around. I'm going to take you into a plow stretch. So going through into a supported shoulder stance. I want you to go ahead and lift the legs up, flex feet, lift the hips up, place your hands along your lower back here. Now point the toes, start to activate the legs, reaching up as high as you can. Now, if you're ready, you can start to drop the legs up and over your head. Making sure you're not crunching into the neck. You should still be able to breathe and talk. If the toes hit the floor, then you can release your lower back, placing your palms on the floor. Get a little push to deepen that back stretch. If they are not touching, promise me to keep your hands on your lower back. You can open the legs, drop the knees alongside your temples. Keeping the hips up, supporting your lower back. Or, like I said, if your knees or toes are touching, you can have your hands down. Just listen to your body. You should, like I said, be able to breathe and be able to talk, whatever you need to here. It's not about your neck, you're into your shoulders and stretching your back here. Let's hold for 8, 7, it's hard to count, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs. Pull the thighs towards each other. If you do not have your lower back, please place them back there once again. We're going to carefully lift the legs back up towards the ceiling into our supported shoulder stand, lifting nice and long. Now you can release the lower back, dropping the hips down, bend the knees into the chest, squeeze one more time, rock side to side, and extend the legs back up. Flex feet, palms facing down alongside of you, and begin to drop the feet towards the mat. So make sure that your lumbar is flat to the floor, no space. Lumbar's flat. Keep dropping, nice and controlled, and as slow as you'd like. Once your heels hit, turn the palms over, relax the eyelids because you're officially in your Savasana pose. So laying here for a few breaths, scanning the body, seeing what it feels like now. If it's a little more energized and awake, that was my intention for you. You can pause the video, stay here in Savasana as long as you like. Or you can join me in inhaling your arms way up over your head. Bring the big toes together. Arch the back so you can stretch the belly on that great big inhale. Lengthen as much as you can. Squeeze those shoulders up towards the ears. Probably the only time I'll ever say that. And then exhale, you're gonna roll to your right side in fetal position. And then you can slowly make your way up to a seated position, whatever's comfortable for you. So I'm gonna place my hands lightly on my knees. Roll the shoulders forward and back, forward and back. Bring them all the way back. Inhale the chin up. Exhale the chin down. Take one slow head circle to the right. Once you've done that, go to the left. And then bring your head to center. Last deep breath together. Inhale, scoop those arms all the way up. Reach for the sky. Press those sits bones into the mat. Exhale, press the hands together and bring them down to heart center. The light within me recognizes the divine and beautiful light within you. I am so honored you allowed me to guide you through your practice. I hope this sets you off on a beautiful day, or it ends a beautiful day and you have a restful evening. I look forward to doing this again with you soon. If you have any suggestions or requests, please comment below and we can work on whatever it is that you need. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Always be the best you, my friend, and namaste.